Well, it's time for another Wednesday walk with Jill and Samuel. We've just left the house for a wee walk after work, and we have come out to be greeted by the most beautiful rainbow. I don't actually know if you can see that, but we've just got this absolutely beautiful rainbow in front of us as we're walking. And it's raining, but it's also bright and sunny. It's one of those weird ones. But it's really lovely. And rainbows are some of my favourite things in the world, because they remind me of God's promises. I clearly can't steer a pram one-handed. But rainbows remind me of God's promises. And the first rainbow recorded in the Bible is after the flood in the story of Noah, where after the rainwater has stopped and Noah and his family have waited and waited and waited, and the ark has finally landed on dry ground, and they've waited some more, and God says to them, right, it's time to come out of the ark now. And then all the animals and the family come out, and God sets a rainbow in the sky as a sign, as a promise that he was never going to flood the earth on that scale again. And rainbows for me as a Christian have become a sign of that promise from God, that promise that, you know, God will keep his word. And for me, rainbows are a very important sign. They're a significant thing. And just that promise that God will be with us. As I've continued to walk, a specific verse popped to my mind. Psalm 100 verse 5. For the Lord is good, his love endures forever, his faithfulness reaches all generations. And at Youth for Christ we have a passion and a love for young people. We want to see young people, their lives changed by Jesus. But we also have a love for the whole church, for every generation of the church. And we believe that there's a place for everyone in the church, and that God's love reaches all generations. God's not just for your grandparents or your parents. God's love is for everyone, it's for you. And I just love that promise, that God's love is all enduring. It will never ever fail throughout all of time, throughout all of history, throughout all of what is to come. God's love will never ever fail. And that's the same love that saved Noah and his family, and it's the same love that saved me. And I just think that's amazing. So that's my thought for today.